Yo yo yo, what is up guys? We're back to another video on this channel for me today from CcSpeedUk. So I hope you guys are having a nice day so far, including myself, having a good day already. So, right, welcome back to another video on this channel. Yeah, just a normal video for today, nothing surprise. Just doing this for fun. First race is at Texas, let's get off to let's see if we can get a podium in the first race. Let's see what happens from there. So, start was okay, just trying to be careful, just trying to get ahead of this, alongside me, for P3, but I had to back out of that just to make sure I don't get tangled and all that. Well, I survived it for now. Just take my time through here, and then everything's fine through there. First sector, not too bad at all. Now I just need to make sure I don't waste my battery for the first two laps, and then I'll be going backwards instead of forwards and all that. Got a good exit from the hairpin down towards this back straight. I'm using the toe just to kind of my advantage, because I don't have to worry about using the ERS and all that. So I decided to go around the outside at turn 12. It was a nice move there, around the outside. And then he decided to get me back there, but I didn't know he was going to do that. So, I had to fight for this, and I managed to just enough. Well, someone's alongside me, so I had to give him the space here. And luckily, I managed to get past him. Well, it was a good move, a really good overtake. But I wasn't expecting him to go for a dive bomb there, so... Yeah, I saw it coming, but I thought I'd just pretend I didn't see it, but I mean, I normally don't do that on purpose, but just pretend he wasn't there, but I normally give him space, but just to make it fair. But that's only one time, or I think there's a couple of occasions I don't give him space. Well, I thought he might not fight for that, and then because the first two are miles away. I can see him in the distance in front of me, but I thought he won't fight that much, because I just overtook him nicely there. So now I've got to try fight to see what the first two are doing, and then also I've got to try stay ahead of P4 to make sure I'm not in the DRS zone and all that, and then that's time. Down the back straight once again, still a 2-second gap from the leaders, and 2.5 seconds from P1, and the second's alright at this stage. Over a second and a half now from P4, so it's not bad at this stage, but apart from at turn 13 a lap ago, where we are right now, where it was a little bit confusing for myself. I thought, yeah, what just happened. We'll move on from there and see what happens. Now, yeah, this race I was kind of I don't know, I was kind of by myself really in P3. The time I got to end of lap 2, I think it was. Set the personal best, but it wasn't the fastest lap, but I am trying my hardest. It's just sometimes they're very quick players, and then they're kind of the same pace as me, and sometimes I'm a little bit faster, sometimes they're faster. Sometimes we're even on pace, like this one. Kind of. Only a few thousands off or a tenth off from the fastest lap and all that. My pace is not bad, and my pace is still up there, but the other players are very quick on like a tenth or 2/10 maybe, or even half a second sometimes. I mean, that's fair enough for me, because they're just similar pace to me and all that. Yeah, so at this stage I was kind of by myself right now for P3, so just having a Sunday drive kind of at this stage, so just by myself really. I can see the leaders at just there, so I'm not far away, so I'm definitely doing the same pace as the leaders at the moment. I've got a purple meal sector there I've just gone past. So coming on to the end of that 3 now. Still doing the same gaps and same pace as in the first 3 as each other, so no surprise at this stage. Done another personal best there, so still trying my hardest though. We're on that 4 now. At this stage I thought, okay, P3 it is then. So at this stage, as long as Anita makes a mistake or something like that. So if Anita makes a mistake, I might have a chance for a win maybe. I don't know, something like that. Well, the first 2 maybe, if they make a mistake, and I have a chance to catch up and also have a chance of a win maybe. At this stage, as you can see, I got a 2-second penalty. Well, a little bit annoyed at that because of the crossplay and all that, so not my fault really. I'm not sure it's just me or someone else has got nagging problems, so because I'm getting nagging problems every time I do these races. You might see it in other Fidnos when I was doing crossplay. You might see it nagging a few occasions on a few Fidnos about a few months ago. Been like that for a few months now. Even the game since it came out, really. Yeah, I was just kind of, at this stage, I was like, I lost a second because of that. So, and also got a 2-second penalty, well, because of track nearness and all that. Because of the nagging, but kind of annoying at myself. So at this stage, I was like, what was I supposed to do now, with all these nagging problems? Well, I just hope F124 fixes crossplay, because that's the only thing needs fixing. Apart from tracks have been updated like Spa and all that, so I know Spa's been updated. That's fine. But I know crossplay needs fixing, so I mean I did say that in the what needs fixing and what needs to be fixed on F124. I said one of them was crossplay. I think that was like a few videos ago, where I did the 7 things what needs to be fixed or make it better on F124 and all that. I know one of them was crossplay, so I just hope they'll fix crossplay on F124. So hopefully we'll have good races on there. If you've been on disabled crossplay, it's not that bad. It's not bad racing without crossplay, but there's less lobbies and less people on there compared to crossplay because there's so many lobbies and some people in there, and then you get nagging problems. I'm not sure it's just me I have nagging problems or if it's someone else has bad connection and all that. I hope it's not me because I just had the really good Wi-Fi and a really good booster I just ordered a few months ago to make sure my booster connects to the room, and then the Wi-Fi is good for the house and all that. Well, where I'm from at the moment. It's not bad, it's just sometimes it's nagging a little bit, but I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway, enough of this cosplay weird stuff, what I'm sad to say. Yeah, so P3 at the end, I was okay with it. Did have the pace, but it's just the naggings were costing me to have a chance to win there. But the first 2 are very quick anyway, so there's nothing I could do about it there. They're few tenths faster than me and all that. But I'll take it, the podium knows, it's not bad. So, kind of average first race for me, so normally on this one. So yeah, so now we're on to Canada now, for this one. Starting at the front, so let's hope we get a good one. Hope we get a good result from there, and all that. So find out where we go, at Canada this time. Okay start, not too bad, go in the middle to make sure. This guy is going for the move, and he took me out of the turn 1, literally straight away. I don't know why it was a good idea to took me out for no reason. I mean, I was going offensive, but he was going for it for no reason to take me out and all that. So now I had to try and fight my way through the field once again from the spin. So let's see if I get a really good recovery from that. A little bit of tangled there, but I don't know what he was doing there. I was going for the move, and he was snided to turn into me when I was going for it and all that. Yeah, a bit weird one there. So I had to manage to save it from that. I had to manage. Well, at least I saved it though. That's the main thing. Well, I got past him eventually at the hairpin at this corner right now. So, got there eventually. Not kind of where I wanted on the first snap because of what happened at turn 1. So now I've got to try and fight my way through and get a good recovery and hoping I can get a podium from there. If I get a podium from there, that would be a good result from the spin I had on that one. First turn, I think, for that. So you're on that 2 now. Let's see, I can make sure I don't get track limits because track limits is definitely the most to avoid on this circuit, because this is another track is where you get track limits from, like it was in Texas, Imola, Qatar, and also maybe Austria maybe. So I think Austria is one of them, just in case. Sometimes. Yeah, a little bit of... Yeah, just need to try and make sure I don't go over the 4 wheels of the white 9, because that's where you get the warnings from. Not bad so far through there. No warnings yet, apart from the contact on that one. Well, not kind of my fault really, because he just literally went for it for no reason when I was already going defensive. And I think there was a gap slightly on the inside, but it wasn't kind of an overtake to go for. I was already going offensive anyway, but I don't understand why he did that. Nice through the chicane once again, very nicely. Set the personal best, but not the fastest lap at the moment, at this stage. Some up ahead of me got some penalties up ahead, so I'm kind of P6 at this stage, if it stays as it is, or something like that. So now I've got to try and... Well, I've only got half a battery, so I'm trying to save it through the first sector a bit. Up to about here, where I use a tiny bit. Well, I've got DRS, so I didn't use it that much on this straight, so I used the DRS instead of the ERS. Make sure I get through here nicely, not too bad, no warnings there. So I decided to get DRS on this straight, because he's using his battery on this straight for no reason. So I decided to use the DRS on this straight. Use a tiny bit of battery here to get the momentum. And then using the DRS now on the other straight down towards the chicane in sector 3 at the end of the lap. Make sure I be careful with the, well, warnings. Luckily I've got no warnings right here. I've got another spinner there, so that puts me into P7. And kind of a personal best. And I managed to go for the move at this corner. So I decided to go for it at about miles back. But I was very lucky with that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a bit risky, but I went for it, and luckily it was an okay overtake for me. I wouldn't say it's the best overtake I did, but it was kind of a risky one for me. But I was very lucky with that. So that puts me into P6 at this stage, and some of them got 4 seconds up ahead of me. So that puts me into what, P4 at this stage. So I'm kind of, I have a chance for a podium here. The knees are not that far away, so I'm definitely on the pace here. So, and these are just down that straight, so I'm kind of definitely catching up at this stage and all that. Onto the back straight once again, onto the, well, only one more lap to go of this race. Through here nicely, once again, no warnings again. Through the chicane, so I'm quite happy at this stage with no warnings. I just set another personal best, not the fastest lap, but because I haven't got enough ERS to use it, well, of course we'll have it on that one and all that. Yeah, so let's see. Well, I had a warning there because I had like no warnings then, so I thought I'd use one anyway just to try and get a bit closer to the others. Using a tiny bit of battery here, but not too much. But I did use it a lot on this straight because I decided to just go for it and see what happens instead of saving it. And I also am trying to get into his DRS, so from the car in front of me, so coming towards the hairpin. So see if I can get DRS on this straight. Kind of give me a advantage and all that. Luckily I got DRS on this straight, so I was very lucky with that. And that means I get DRS on the next straight towards the line, so that does help a little bit with the DRS though. I might not win a race from here, but it depends, he has penalties and all that. So luckily I only got one more warning left. And so coming towards the 9, I finished P3 at the end of the race, because everyone has penalties, including myself, because I have no penalties in the top 5. So I was quite happy with that. With the podium from the spin on that one, well, in a weird way. So at least I finished ahead of him though, so the guy who started P2, so I don't know why he took me out at the start. But it's what it is, so I haven't on a few occasions, but that's why I didn't put it on camera. So only one or a couple times, but it's fine. Not too bad at all from there. Yeah, so 2 podiums. Kind of a Sunday drive. This one was a good recovery, a really good recovery from the spin I had on that one, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe to your channel. I'll appreciate it a lot. They're giving me support and all that. So thank you for these nice. Well, I saw these comments so about the Rob Fidno, so I understand what I had to say. So I appreciate that from that. Yeah, so you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day, and see you later.